Gentleman reserves. Gentleman from New York is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I would commend the attention of the gentleman to the sections of the bill that deal with all the different problems he raised. I now yield 2 minutes to the distinguished gentleman from Tennessee, a member of the committee, Mr. Cohen.
Gentleman from Tennessee is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the chairman and I thank Mo for my time. I rise in support of the MORE Act, which would finally reform how we deal with marijuana laws and how we should. Mr. Benn said we should put more money into law enforcement. That's the opposite of what we should do. Decriminalizing means cops spend less time busting people for marijuana possession and more time looking for people committing violent crime. That's a better use of law enforcement time. Maurice Henchy and Sam Farr on this side of the aisle knew it when they were here. They sponsored bills, as did Don Young and Dana Rohrabacher on the other side of the aisle, because it was a libertarian freedom issue. It's no secret the war on drugs failed. Harry Anslinger started it in the 1930s, and he vilified Hispanic Americans and said this was a way to get them. And then Richard Nixon even had a commission that said we should decriminalize marijuana, but then decided, because of Ehrlichman and Haldeman, that no, the Nixon strategy was better designed at going after marijuana because blacks and hippies who protested the war were his opponents, and we needed to go after them. So they turned it around. They never legalized, as the commission said they should, and they made the war on drugs worse. It then went on and on. Marijuana is less dangerous than alcohol. People do not smoke marijuana and beat up their wives, or get angry and beat up others, or drive their cars in wildly dangerous conditions, fast speeds, and kill others. Congress has been out of step on this issue. It's called cultural lag. We're finally coming around to rescheduling it from Schedule 1, where it's in a class with heroin and methamphetamines, which is absurd. We should have research. We must deschedule marijuana. We must decriminalize it at the federal level. Now is the time to do some remedies to our federal marijuana laws. This is an historic time. I thank Mr. Nadler, Ms. Lee, and the others who've championed this bill, Mr. Blumenauer, and let's move forward and do the right thing. I yield back the balance of my time.